Hey kid, we're your new parents. Hope we can get along.
Hello, Yuto. I'm so happy to welcome you into our family.
Yeah, thanks.
Great, isn't it, Yuto? You get to live with this wonderful family from now on. It's really sad to see you go, but I hope you have a good life.
Okay, Yuto, let's get going.
My name is Yuto Hashiura. I'm 6 years old. I grew up at an orphanage since I was born. But all that changed today. I was adopted by a wonderful family, and my new life began.
Oh, hey, wait up, Yuto.
Huh? Did I forget something?
No, I have this note. It's from your parents.
A note? I'll help you once if you're in trouble. 09014XX XXXX. The note was from my real parents.
If you're ever in trouble, just remember that you have that note. Call them if need be, okay?
Yeah, okay. I'll do that.
Let's get going, Yuto. You'll love your new home.
We're your new family now, Yuto.
Yeah, great! Okay, Sensei. Thanks for everything.
Yuto, you'll be living with your new older brother and sister, so I hope you'll get along with them.
Really? I'm getting a big brother and sister. Wow! I can't wait to meet them. I was so overjoyed to be accepted by this wonderful family. At least at that moment. Time went by, and I was now in my first year of junior high.
I'm impressed by your family. All your kids are so smart.
Yes, I agree. I'm so envious of you.
Well, I suppose that means you did a good job of bringing them up. Oh, we didn't do anything special. They're just naturally smart.
My adoptive parents are educators, and today they were having some close friends over.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I was meaning to ask you. Why do you adopt Yuto? I mean, it's not if he's some child prodigy or anything.
Yeah, that's right. My older brother and sister are really smart, unlike me. Compared to them, I'm like nothing. Yeah, come to think of it, I never really asked them why either.
It's obvious, isn't it? We adopted him because, well, it looks good socially. You know what I mean. Look good socially, huh? Yeah, that's right. We adopt a kid, and people look at us way differently. Our family looks very kind-hearted and caring.
Yes, and when our son and daughter go on to enter a good company, it helps that they have such a philanthropic family.
Huh? Is that why they adopted me?
I see. Makes sense.
You guys really thought this through. That was your plan all along? I gotta give it to you.
Yeah, well, what can I say?
I just happened to overhear them talking about this. It was quite a shock. It wasn't an easy thing to accept. Did they really adopt me only for their own selfish purposes? But there was nothing I could really do, so I just went on living my life as usual.
Hey, Yuto, you got your test back today, right? So, how was it?
Yeah, right. Here you go.
Yeah, well, I figured you would only get a score like this. But I never really had any high expectations from you anyways.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. I did my best.
70, huh? Is that really your best? And to think that your brother and sister are in top of their classes.
Yeah, what can I say? On today when I was having lunch in the school cafeteria. Oh, great! They have the omelet today! My favorite! After taking one bite from the omelet... What the hell is this? Hey, Yuto! You okay, man? Hey, Teach, something's wrong with Yuto! I suddenly felt sick and I collapsed to the ground. The teacher and other students helped me to the school's infirmary. What was that all about? What happened?
I'm afraid you had an allergic reaction.
Really? An allergy? I never had such a reaction before.
Yes, well, it happens out of nowhere sometimes. I suggest you go to the hospital and check whether you have any other allergy.
Yes, I'll do that. When my parents picked me up, I told them of my egg allergy, but I didn't expect their reaction. Huh, can't even eat eggs, huh? Didn't realize you were such a fragile kid.
Yes, a frail body and a frail mind. What a combo, huh?
Well, I guess that means you have to get more physically fit. Good luck with that. Oh, but... And so they just brushed it off and they never bothered to take me to the hospital. Several days later, on this day, my brother got the top score in class on a test, so we decided to celebrate at home. Man, I am very proud of you, son.
Yes, the top of your class. So wonderful. Congratulations.
This is a real special occasion, so I went and bought some crab.
There's plenty, so eat as much as you like.
Yes, these kinds of occasion calls for the best crab, that's for sure.
Man, that looks super delicious.
Yuto, you want some too, huh? Oh well, this may be your only chance. You'll never get good grades, so no future celebrations for you. So this is maybe your only chance to eat some crab.
Really? Man, thanks a lot. Oh, this is so delicious. This crab meat is so mouth-watering. I was so overjoyed at the chance of reaching such expensive crab when, gradually, I started to feel a tingling in my hands. Oh, what is this? I'm feeling kind of strange. Then, my whole body started to feel warm. This bright red rash started to appear on my hands and arms, even my face. Oh, even letting out a sound hurts.
Man, look at you, Yuto. You're red as a beet.
Oh, so this is that allergy he supposedly has? Oh, so over the top.
I really am in pain. Why can't they understand that? What's gonna happen to me? Am I gonna die? Please, someone, help me! It was then that I remembered something. That note that I was given at the orphanage many years ago. Yeah, that number. I should call that number. This is the time to call. I was in pain, but I did my best to find that number and call, but nobody is answering. It's been years after all. Yeah, well, it was probably all made up. Nobody is gonna answer. What the hell am I gonna do? Several minutes later. Huh? Someone is calling back. Hello? Anybody there? Please, help me. I wasn't even listening to the caller. All I did was cry for help. The person eventually just hung up. Probably thought it was some prank call. But if there's a thing called miracle, I could use some right about now. I lay there in pain, eventually drifting into unconsciousness.
So, this is where your son lives, huh?
Well, where my son was adopted.
Yeah, that's what I said. He lives here, adopted or not. I'm Taka Kujo, head of the Kujo organization. I'm here at this home with one of my assistants, Futaki.
Yes, may I help you? You people don't look familiar. You're not delivery guys, so what do you want? I'm here because my son said he needs my help. That's why I'm here. Excuse me, I'm coming in.
Hey, Futaki, hold on a second. Futaki barged into the room and straight to the living room.
Yuto! I'm here! What happened to you?
What is this? The kid is out cold. And his face and his whole body is red with some kind of rash.
Hey, you guys! You can't just barge into someone's home! You think you're gonna get away with this? You're gravely mistaken! I'm calling the police right now!
Call the police? Are you for real?
Who the hell do you think you're talking to? You know what happens to people who treat people from the Kujo organization like that? The Kujo organization?
You know what? You call the cops and I think you're the ones that are gonna be in trouble, not us.
How are you going to explain this? This kid is practically dying here. Yeah, well, if you're so concerned about that kid, do whatever you like. No need to tell us. We'll be sure to take care of this. We decided to take Yuto to our office downtown. His temperature is way too high. Did you really give him that medicine? Yeah, I gave it to him. But his fever just won't go away. What do we do, boss? Well, there's only one thing left to do. We have to take him to the hospital. But which hospital should we take him to? As we were all in a panic, we heard this voice. A voice that didn't quite fit the current dire situation.
Hi-yo! What's going on, guys? I got the proceeds for that festival last night.
No, Keita. Sorry, but we don't have time for your shenanigans today.
Oh my god! Oh, this is not good! I better call Mr. Moroboshi right away!
Oh yeah, I forgot he knew that Moroboshi guy. Apparently, they're good friends. Yeah, please, call him! Please, check him out right away! Please!
Mr. Moroboshi, we're depending on you! Help this kid!
This is not good. Hurry, take him to the operating room and get some oxygen ready. Several hours later.
Where am I? Am I at the hospital? Why? I wonder if my folks called me an ambulance. But my family, the way they are, they would never. As I was wondering why I was here.
Yuto, how are you feeling? Are you okay, son?
Huh? Who are you?
I'm so sorry, kid. If I had known.
Are you my dad? This was the first time I had seen my father in person.
I'm sorry, Yuto. I just thought you would be better off if you weren't with me. I thought you would be happier that way. But it looks like I was wrong.
Why did you leave me? What was the reason?
Back then, I was in danger because of the bad blood between a rival Yakuza organization. You were a pretty frail kid, you know? And so I figured this was not the kind of world you should live in. I didn't want any harm to come to you.
I see. It was hard for me to even contemplate that my father was a member of the Yakuza. But
if I knew you would suffer like this, I never should have put you up for adoption.
Dad, you did it for me. My father, a man I never met, he had more compassion of me than my foster parents.
No, don't call me Dad. I don't deserve to be called that. I don't have a right to be your father.
But, Dad, you answered my phone call, and you came to my rescue. I really thought it was the end, but you heard my voice, and you didn't hesitate to come to me. I didn't even tell you where I was, but still you found me. That's proof that you really care about me. That alone gives you the right to call yourself my dad.
Yuto, you have no idea what that means to me.
After that, my dad and I talked about all the years that we lost. We had a lot to talk about. We filled in the missing gaps in our lives. As we were talking, someone entered the room.
Oh, I see you've recovered.
The least we could do was pay a visit. You should be grateful.
We brought you a gift and thought you'd enjoy it. Some delicious crab. You love crab, right? Bet you were dying to eat some.
Huh? Aren't those the people Yuta was living with? His foster parents? What did they bring? Oh my god! Crab! Seriously? That is not right! Seems a little unthoughtful to bring crab to someone who is allergic to crab.
Crab? You can't be serious! What the hell is this? Get the hell out of here! We were just visiting.
The guy who helped me, Keita, he uploaded a video and comments to Monitor, and the story went viral. It seems they were identified from the video that Keita took at the hospital. After that, everyone knew who my foster parents were.
Oh, what was that about us not being suited as teachers? What do they know?
The administration said the same about me. It seems they were both fired from their jobs.
Good morning. Welcome.
We're having a sale of the chicken, 30 cents off. Apparently, the two of them got a job at a local convenience store. But of course, there was no way they were gonna make a living that way.
Hey, Mom, Dad, can you guys pay my tuition?
Yeah, me too. They said this month's tuition wasn't deposited yet. What's up? How do you expect us to pay for that?
That's right. We're in dire straits now. You do realize that, right? Why don't you guys get a part-time job, for God's sake?
What? Are you serious?
You told us we didn't have to work if we got into a top college. What was that all about?
I don't want to hear any of your BS. Can't you see we're struggling here?
As for me... Good to see you're back on your feet, Yuto.
You sure you're comfortable, kid? You need a massage or something?
I'm good.
Sorry, Yuto. These guys just don't have proper manners.
No, I don't mind at all. They're also considerate, actually. Well, there was no way I was going back to live with my foster parents, so my real father took me in. 3 years passed since then.
What, seriously? You quit your part-time job again? Mom and Dad are still working part-time jobs and haven't landed any meaningful job in the past 3 years, and their savings have dwindled significantly.
I'm sick of doing these part-time gigs. That's the kind of work only poor people do.
That's right. It's not the kind of job we do. We're way better than that. Well, you have to make a living. You can't just sit around and do nothing for Pete's sake. Because of their pride, they're never able to hold a job for very long. As a result, their savings hit rock bottom. They were at their wits' end. This is pathetic. Why we have to quit school? I can't believe this.
Yeah, and we're homeless now. What are we gonna do?
Oh, stop complaining. Just getting something to eat every day is what we have to focus on right now.
I know. We'll get a job on a crab fishing ship and make a fortune.
Seriously? Crab?
Yeah, that sounds great. How hard can that be? Yeah, well, what do we have to lose? And I'm going to get my fill of crab meat, that's for sure.
So, you're the guys who are gonna be working for us from today, huh? I run this place. My name is Yuto.
Yuto, is that really you?
Wait, seriously?
What the hell are you doing here?
You run this place?
3 years ago, when they took me in, I helped out the Yakuza, although I was pretty frail. Gradually, I was able to regain my strength and I was physically fit. Enough so that I was able to work on a crab fishing trawler. I'm more of a supervisor now, so I don't do much physical work. I just give orders. Why the hell do we have to take orders from this kid?
Yeah, that's right. I'm not taking orders from him.
Who the hell do you think you guys are?
You say you're not gonna follow the boss's orders? Yeah, right. We didn't mean nothing by it.
What should we do first?
I was a little hesitant to work with them, but I suppose they did bring me up for a short time.
You work diligently, and we have no complaints.